Now don't get distracted. Every answer for you is a chance to remind the interviewer that you are a great fit for the role. In case you really want the job, say no. Different roles and projects will make me a jack of many things but a master of nothing. So hi guys, in this video, we'll take a look at top 10 HR questions most asked in interviews. This video is primarily made for college students searching for full-time roles and internship offers. And just in case you are an experienced person watching this, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. So having said that, let's get into it. This is your first impression. Make an intro that includes your academics, the skills that you are good at, and your achievements. Make sure not to include anything in that you aren't really good at. Rather, smartly push the interviewer into asking things that you eagerly want him to. For example, if you are really good at DSA, you can mention that a couple of times. Or suppose if someone is good in system design, that person can just slightly push the interviewer into asking him that by mentioning that at the end. Now don't get distracted. Every answer for you is a chance to remind the interviewer that you are a great fit for the role. So give a structured answer that reasons back to you having a learning attitude or anything else that they mentioned in the PPT. In my free time, I like to learn new things. For example, as a child, I was really fascinated by crowd interactions, like someone holding a mic on stage and interacting. So whenever I was free at home, I tried mimicking that and talking to myself and gradually kind of learned it. Now, of course, they would prefer you not to do higher studies. So in case you really want the job, say no and also explain your answer, that why you don't want to. So actually sir, I personally believe in learning with application. So I really don't want to do higher studies now because I feel it's time to apply what I've learned, and that is why I really want to get into the corporate field. What they really want is a stable individual who won't leave their company just after joining. So give a structured answer that mostly revolves around the importance of stability in your life, be it in any way, and explain yourself. I believe if you keep chopping and changing, you'll never be able to be an expert at something. Different roles and projects will make me a jack of many things but a master of nothing. So I would rather prefer to be stable and grow. Now while talking about your weaknesses, you can be a bit smart and say something that is a weakness, but in a lot of cases it can rather prove to be your strength and impress the interviewer. Well, one weakness I can think of is I'm very poor in multitasking. So I can really focus on one thing at a time and not 2-3 things at the same time. Only after I finish doing it, then only I can do the other things. Well, I wouldn't readily react without knowing the actual reason why that person is not working properly. I'll first go and talk to that person, try to understand the problem, and then try to find a solution to that problem rather than just reacting to it and doing something which is not meant to be done. This is the best opportunity to market yourself. Say something that you heard in the PPT, mention points, give examples, and prove yourself as a great fit for the role. Show that you are a learner and just crack this question like anything. Yeah, I would say I might not be an expert in a lot of things, but I am a keen learner. So if I've been given a task that I'm not an expert in, I'll either learn it from somewhere or surely find someone who is an expert at it to help me do it and consequently getting it done. So there are a lot of things that you can ask here. For example, how was my performance and what should I improve to be a better fit for the role? But before asking this, I personally prefer to ask something so that I can connect with the interviewer on a personal level. And this is what I generally ask. As candidates, we have a lot of doubts, like if we'll be able to perform as per our capabilities or not. So my question is, as an individual, you also must have been in this position at some point in time. So what would your advice be to your past self if you look back? So now the last question I'm leaving for you guys to answer. So let's see who has the best answer and we'll pin the comment with the best answer. So that was all about the questions, and I prepared a nice doc. I'll be sharing it somewhere in the description. So take a look at that, and I would say don't follow all these things blindly, because at the end of the day you have to do what works for you, and that's all what matters. So with that, that's all about the video. Take care. Bye bye. Tada.